that they were having a adult time party where you did adult things. And not only that, somebody that was in this adult party, they had Sally told Don. And I'm like, what do you mean they had Sally told Don? And he was like, yes, there's one person in here that nobody knows of that has Sally told Don, and everybody just have adult time until somebody catches it. At this point, I'm getting scared because I'm
Okay, all right. So I had no clue what she was talking about. Sally told Don.
The bigger the lie, the more they believe.
Hey, welcome back, Motivation Nation. It's your host, Gordon. Let's get right off into it. The lady said it was a party, but it wasn't a party, but it's a party. Let's see what it is she talking about. Let's get off into it, y'all.
So let me tell you how this story time about this strange encounter that I encountered this weekend. So I ended up meeting this girl, right? We ended up hitting it off, and she was really, really cool. We ended up going out one day for lunch, and she was like, hey, I'm going to this party. You should come along with me. So mind you, I'm not the type of female that like going out, and really, to be honest, I really don't do shit. So I'm like, I really want to get out of my shell, so I decided to go. So we ended up going to this party, and it was inside of this house. It was actually a pretty big house. We ended up going in there, and mind you, it was a bunch of people there. So as we're walking in, everybody's dancing, singing, drinking, having a good ass time, right? So me being me, I don't drink nothing or I don't take anything because that's just me. If I don't know you, I'm not drinking anything or I'm not eating anything. So as I'm sitting there, there's a couple of people that walked up to me. So mind you, I'm having conversations with these people and I start to notice that like everybody is becoming like very flirtatious. So mind you, I just came there to have fun, right? So multiple men approached me and basically they were flirting with me. So a couple minutes passed by. Next thing you know, I hear like clinging going on. So I'm thinking like, oh, they're going to make a cheers or some shit. Like, you know when people cling the little spoons up against the glass? So as I'm sitting there, everybody starts walking to this one room. So bitch, I'm like, okay, what is going on? I'm seeing everybody get up, so I'm getting up also. So as we're in this room, the man that was clinging the glass goes and says, everybody go find a partner. So at this point, I'm thinking like we finna do some type of dance or some shit. Like we about to have a dance off, some type of game or some shit. It's about to...
Oh, you about to do a dance, all right. You about to do a dance that don't require clothes. I can already see where you at. You at some type of you're at some type of swingers event, man. This ain't dawned on you yet, huh? All right, let me let you keep talking. I don't have to call Miss Cleo. I think I know where this is going. Hey, let me know down in the comments. What do y'all think is going on thus far? We're a minute and 33 seconds in. What do you think she has entered in and doesn't realize it yet?
And yes, indeed, it was a game, but a game that I was not willing to play. So I'm looking around for a partner, and then next thing you know, this guy walks up to me. So he was like, oh, you want to be partners? And I'm like, shit, why not? I'm thinking we about to have a dance off or some shit, and we about to dance together or some shit like that. The next thing
Oh
you...
yeah, y'all finna dance together. Hey, everything you saying is they lining you up. Everything's gonna go the way you saying it's gonna go. Yeah, go ahead.
That's when everything took a turn for the worse. I ended up looking over, and why I see people start having adult time. So I'm like, okay, you know, maybe this is shit that people do at parties or whatever. But I'm seeing not one person.
Hold the phone. Red flag. Maybe this is the stuff that people do at parties. Ma'am, you're old enough to know what people do at parties, right? So you know where you're at this point. Now you have a choice to make. It's either you engage and indulge or you leave. Let's not play the I don't know what's going on game. Maybe this is what people do at parties, at house parties. This ain't the first house party you've been to, ma'am. Knock the nonsense off, okay?
I'm seeing two, and I'm seeing multiple people. Like damn near everybody was in there having adult time.
That's what it sounds
So
like.
at this point, I'm trying to figure out what the hell is going on because why is everybody in here having adult time? So then my partner keeps grabbing me, and as he's grabbing me, he's like, "Come on," and I'm like, "What do you mean, come on?" So I'm asking him like, "What the hell is going on?" So I told him like, I'm starting to get nervous. I'm like, "What's going on?" So he tells me to come follow him.
So you just sat there and looked at all this and you just now getting nervous? All right. Okay. All right. Okay, I'm trying to follow you here, man. But you lost me. But I'm trying to follow you. Okay. We still don't know what's going on, even though everybody's in their birthday suits dancing with each other. But you don't know what's going on. Because you think this is what happens at every house party. Because this is your first house party ever in life. Okay. All right, got it. Okay, I'm following. I got it. Okay. All right.
This room. So y'all, right as I was trying to go out the door, there was two people standing by the door. So I was unable to get out the door. Every time I tried to attempt to go out the door, it kept...
Ma'am, stop. Stop. If that's not a place you want to be, ain't nobody stopping you from getting out the door. I don't care what you say. If I'm ready to go, I'm ready to go. You're not gonna stop me from getting out the door. It's not gonna happen. I'm uncomfortable, don't want to be there. I'm getting out the door. But anyway, let me let her go.
Me back. So at this point, I'm getting scared and I'm getting nervous because I don't know what the hell is going on. I've never experienced no shit like this. The dude was like, follow me, and we ended up going to this room. So mind you, we were on the first floor. So we get in this room and I'm sitting over here asking him, like, what is going on? Do y'all know this
Still
man
asking
told me that they were having a adult time party where you did adult things? And not only that, somebody that was in this adult party, they had Sally told Don. And I'm like, what do you mean they had Sally told Don? And he was like, yes, there's one person in here that nobody knows of that has Sally told Don, and everybody just have adult time until somebody catches it. At this point, I'm getting scared.
Okay, all right. So I had no clue what she was talking about. Sally told Don. Okay, so, and for those of you, some of you may know what she's saying, some of you may not know what she's saying, because I didn't. I had to go and research what she was saying, okay, because I told you guys before, if all you guys have seen the videos before, I told you I'm from a different timeline. So what goes on in this timeline of 2026, I'm really not familiar with. I'm from a different version of 2026, and I'm trying to get back there. But right now, I'm trying to understand what's going on in this one. So a Sally told Don. What that is if you take the first letter of each word, that's what she's saying. Sally, what's the first letter? Told, what's the first letter? Don, what's the first letter? There you have it. So somebody in there has that, and they're supposed to engage with each other until someone else catches that. I don't understand. I don't even know if I believe this story anymore. This story is just getting too outrageous and too unbelievable. And she's still playing too dumb for me to even be able to take this story seriously. She still don't know what's going on. After all this, she's looking at witnessing. She's still asking the guy who has no clothes on, hey man, what's going on? I'm lost. I still don't know what we're doing here. Okay, lady. And mysteriously, some security guards have shown up that weren't there when you first came in that won't allow you to leave. All right. You don't have your cell phone. You can't call the cops. You can't call the police. You can't make a bunch of noise. You can't. If you cause enough of disturbance, trust me, they're gonna let you go. Especially if they're having adult time, they're trying to enjoy themselves. If you made that place very unenjoyable, they would get you out. So I don't know if this is a real story, but anyway, let me let her continue.
What kind of party did this girl invite me to? So y'all, I already couldn't get out the front door, so I had to try to figure out how to escape and how to get out of there ASAP. So at this point, I'm having to think of a plan to get out of here. So every time I tried to leave, he just would not allow me to. So I had to come up with some type of plan. So I ended up telling him, like, hey, I think you should go to the bathroom and freshen yourself up. So I kept telling him, like, he had a little smell or whatever. And I'm like, all you gotta go do is go to the bathroom and kind of freshen yourself up. So he ends up going to the bathroom. I noticed that there was a window in the bedroom. Y'all, when I say I climbed out of that window and I ran, y'all, as soon as I got home, she ends up texting me and was like, where did you go? And I told her, like, girl, like, what kind of party did you invite me to? Like, this is not the type of shit that I'm into. Do y'all know this girl sat there and laughed? And she was like, oh my gosh, were you scared? What do you mean was I scared? This is exactly why I don't trust people. Because you should have told me what we were doing beforehand. But instead, you wanted to take me to a party and you knew that they were doing things like that. I ended up blocking her ass. And that was one of the most strangest things that I encountered this weekend. So let me tell you how this story time about.
Yeah, and you don't trust people, I don't trust you, and I don't trust this story. You climbed out a window and ran as fast as you could. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's what you expect us to believe here. Go viral or die trying, even if you have to make up the most absurd, ludicrous, unbelievable story that you could make up. You know, this story might have been believable had you added in some other key pieces. I mean, I guess we're entertained. We did make it to the end of it, but ma'am, that story ain't even remotely believable. I'm sorry. I just got to call Cap on that one. I'm sorry. I just have to call Cap. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I'm just gonna go out here and say it. Because usually I take somebody's story and I say, even if it's okay, even if they're making it up or they're embellishing or they're lying, let's take the story for what it is. But this one is so far off the charts, I can't even make rational dialogue pertaining to that because there's so many holes in the story in so many areas where it's like, ma'am, this couldn't have happened this way, and there's no way you stayed. And your only your exit strategy was the security wouldn't let you out. No one would let you out. The guy didn't want to let you leave, and you just kept telling him that he was musty, and that's the only reason that he left. And you found the window, climbed out of the window, and ran to safety. You never called the cops. You never did anything, and then you reached out to the girl, and the girl laughed at you, asking you where were you, and you expect us to believe this? All right, all right. Well, hey guys, listen. Y'all saw what I saw and you heard what I heard. Let me know if you were entertained by that. Let me know if you believe. Do you believe this story? Let me know if you believe this story. If you do, let me know why. If you don't, let me know why. Because I don't believe it. But anyway, that's it for this video, guys. I'll see you guys on the next one. Out.